Hello, Juanita. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Miss Juanita Evans, hello. Demetrius, Northwest Silver. Y'all come on in. I got something to tell y'all. I got something to tell y'all I found out today. So did. Y'all come on. I can't be on here long. Got to go to work for a little while tomorrow.
Or did y'all just see what China just came out and said all y'all black folks can buy rips. So all y'all black folks, they just gonna stand in line.
Pretty good, Calvin. How about you? Let me, where we at 93. Let me get a few more in here and we're going to get started real quick. I think would it be good news? I found out something today that could be good news for some, bad for others. It's funny to me. It's going to be funny to some of y'all. Plus, some of y'all probably already knew this. Let me, where we at? 113. I'm going to need y'all to hit that like button, please. I don't hardly up, not hardly, I've never asked to hit the like button. But touch that little button on your way in that got the little thumb up. Or you can hit the one that thumb down. I don't give a damn which one you hit, just hit one up. That's the cost of admission. You can't get in free. No free admission tonight. You got to pay by hitting the thumbs up or thumb down. Whichever one you want to hit, you got to hit one or you got to get out of here. That's all I'm asking. As I've been searching, looking, trying to find some good news. Because somebody made me feel really nothing. To be honest with you, I didn't feel nothing. I didn't feel nothing. But somebody said, They sick of me with all this negativity. They tired of watching. Yeah. Because y'all see this big pistol I'm holding on y'all. Even though I don't know where the hell you at. Y'all see this big pistol I'm holding, forcing y'all to watch me, even though you tired of all this negativity. So I felt really, 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 really nothing. But I did decide, you know what, let me give a little extra effort to try to go find some good news. I tried to find some good news. I went out tonight to an all white event. As you can see, I got my my white on. Looking for some good news in there, right? I was, I mean, I looked, I was looking, it was some nice looking women in there, good looking women. Still ain't found no good news. Cause all the women that was in there was by themselves. So that didn't work. I want to let me talk about that. One of the reasons a lot of those beautiful women that I saw tonight are by themselves. Somewhere, somehow, some way, and I blame men for this. Fellas, I blame y'all. I blame us. I blame me for this problem. This problem that we have in the dating scene, in the dating market. We're having a problem right now. And I blame men for this. Because of men, we have some women out here thinking that because they have a big butt, that's all they need. They don't need nothing else. We as men, for so long over the years, have put such an emphasis and a focus on butt that we have women out here that have big ones, nice ones, thinking, hey, they don't need nothing else. They don't need nothing else. And we have convinced them of that. We can't blame them for that. All these women running around getting a BBL. Why do you think they're getting BBLs and all that? What's so, because it's like money. It's value nowadays. We have placed, men have placed value on a buttocks, the booty. So much so to where you got men, so-called high value men. Y'all, you six-figure earners are better than some millionaires. I'd have been hanging out with, I got a few millionaire friends, believe it or not, throughout the years. And I done been out to spots with them. They take me out and treat me. Big boy, come on, let's hang out, man. You know what I'm saying? I got you everything on me. Throughout the years, just hanging out with millionaires. And I'm talking about, I ain't talking about the ones that low-key millionaires. I'm talking about the ones that let you know that they're a millionaire. As far as they dress, the jewelry, all that, the Lambo. Millionaire. Yeah, big. I'm not a millionaire, but I know some, right? Football players and stuff, from my hometown. And we've been places where Keisha walked through the door, right? Young Keisha, the hood chick, ain't got nothing going for herself, but they be fine as hell. Something about Keisha and them, the hood chick from the ghetto. Them be some of the finest women on the planet. I guess because they gotta be. They ain't got nothing else going. But they be fine as hell. Keisha and them fine. I ain't gonna even lie. And I done been hanging out with my millionaire friend, and he try to holler at Keisha. And Keisha look at him like he stink. He ain't good enough for her. And I'm like, we done let it go this far. To what this chick that ain't got, I know her personally, ain't got nothing going. And she looking, tooting her nose up, down, or looking down her nose at a millionaire. And she ain't got a damn thing but a beautiful ass. Oh, it was beautiful. He should be fine as hell. And I turn right around because I know the dudes that's actually hitting Keisha. Because I'm from the hood. I'm from the ghetto. Don't let the smooth taste fool you. I'm from the ghetto. I'm a hood N-word. I just happen to change my wicked ways over the years. Keisha turning her nose up at the millionaire that just tried to holler at her. He ain't good enough. But she kicking it with a dude from the hood named Dirty E, one of my other homeboys. Dirty E sell Nick bags and loose cigarettes. But he a hood N-word. Keisha getting the back blowed out by Dirty E. No, that's his name, Dirty E. I got another hood homeboy named Doodoo. Keisha messing with Doodoo. That's his name. That's his nickname, Doodoo. No, hood dude. Dirty E, Doodoo, another dude named Dirty Laundry. These some hood names, right? Hood dudes I know from the day. That's who Keisha like. And when you see guys on these social media, Facebook, YouTube, whatever else, complaining about modern women and how modern women are so far gone and they out there, they be talking about Keisha. They talking about Keisha. They ain't talking about like women. We leave out a little key detail, fella, when we talk about the modern woman, when we talk about there's no women out here. We overlook, we leave out a little key detail. The fact that we like Keisha and we want Keisha to act right. We're not going after Jennifer. We want Keisha. We've been making the same drastic mistake for centuries, trying to turn hoes into housewives. And then when we can't do so, we blame all women. On the flip side, you got women that love Dirty E. They love Doodoo, Dirty Laundry, and want him to be faithful and act right. And when he don't do so, all men ain't ish. So before I go into deep into what I'm here to talk about, I just wanted to share something that I noticed tonight as I was out and about on the town enjoying my end of the week, getting ready to go back to work for however much work I got this week. The Lord willing, the creek don't rise. I just wanted to share that little bit that I just noticed as I was searching for some good news. And in this search for good news, I'm gonna need y'all to help me. Hey, those of you who want me to stop with the negativity. I want some of y'all to help me with some good news. Tell me some good news. Appreciate you, Calvin. That's good news right there. Calvin just gave me 5 of them. He had 5 on it. Very good news. How about that? We're going to start there with some good news. Any more good news? So here's what I want us to do as men, as I go a little deeper. This is what I want us to do as men. Because we ain't going to be able to survive without the woman. Ladies, you ain't going to be able to survive without the man. Ain't going to happen. Contrary to what you've been told, I need you. You need me. So what we're going to have to do, fellas, is start back leading. We got to take over again. Fellas, we got to take over. We got to take our rightful spot. We can't ask for it. They're not going to give it to us. They're not going to give us our rightful spot back on the throne, back up as the head, as the leader. They're not going to get it back. We gave it up, and they're going to fight to hold on to it. I need the men to listen to me. We got to take our rightful spots back. Let me see. Let me get rid of her. I don't know what she's talking about, but I don't like you. Hold on, I missed it. Come back. Bring your ass back here. Come back here. I ain't going to ask you what you're talking about. You're just disrespectful. Thank you. And I'm not talking about taking over by force, like putting hands on nobody. Yeah, going to jail, and you should. I ain't talking about putting hands on nobody. I'm going to tell you how we're going to take back our power, our leadership, our rightful place on the throne. Not by, we ain't putting no hands on no woman now. That's you ain't a king. Don't do that. I'm talking to the kings now. I'm talking to the kings who have lost their kingdom. We trying to reclaim our throne. You don't do that by putting hands on your queen. What you do is you go on. Hold on. Let me how I want to say this. You know how they always talking about their standards. We don't have any standards. We have some, but they very low. So what we got to do starting here, for example, Facebook. I would show you this one, but I can't show it to you on here because she just be so naked on Facebook. It's pathetic. Thank you again, Calvin. Oh, Calvin coming with it. It's so pathetic. When you see women thirst trapping, showing that ass, don't comment, don't hit the like button, don't say a word. But then, the simps, I forgot about them. I forgot about the simps. I got to figure out a way. Just give me a minute. I got to figure out a way around the simps. Because they're going to make it hard. Because they're going to still be on that baby queen, butt ass naked, talking about calling her queen. I'm going to have to get back with y'all on that because I forgot. I didn't add into the equation the simps. They're going to undermine the movement. But we're going to start a movement. You know how the Democrats and all of them always come up with some type of movement. They always try to protest something, trying to boycott some BS. I was about to tell the men, we're going to start boycotting some stuff that's going to benefit our community, that's going to benefit our family, that's going to get women back in order. We're going to stop rewarding bad behavior. We're going to learn some D-control. We're going to stop hitting everything moving. You lost your job you had for 6 months all because of attendance. Yeah, that happens. You don't go to work, you tend to lose your job. I know you're joking, right? No, Lonnie, hold on. No, that ain't how you take over by getting your finances in order. Cause we got a lot of men that got their money together, and the women still ain't acting right. Because those same men that got their money, it's more than just having your money together. You got men that ain't got no money get better behavior out of women than a lot of men that got money. Because even if you got money, if you accepting bull, I done seen men that's paying for everything, taking shit. I seen men that pay for everything, got their finances together, and he's still taking shit. No. I said this before and I'm going to say it again. The greatest power we got is walking the F away. Y'all get on here and tell about you through with them. You ain't doing it. The modern woman is that. And then behind closed doors, y'all still chasing. Ain't nothing changed because you ain't staying true. Y'all get on here and say one thing, and then in real life, you're doing something different. I was just out and about looking at naked women everywhere and simp just, acting like they ain't never seen a butt before. I don't get it. So now, you got dudes out here that's got it going on. Can't even get a woman to act right. Because she think she got everything he need because she got a nice butt. So we're going to have to change that, fellas. Hold on. My son. Anyway. I can't be on here alone tonight. So let me get to something else I just Did y'all see what China exposing? This is the good news I got for some, bad news for others. It's bad news for all you shot callers, big ballers, your Louis Vuitton lovers, your Gucci lovers, looking down on the people like, I get fresh. I don't wear no name brand. I be fresh. I go by how the stuff look. I don't care nothing about no Gucci, Louis, Prada, none of that. None of it. I don't care. And with good reason. You got people out here paying like for a Birkin bag. Jess Hilarious says she got about 4 or 5 $80,000 bags. 80,000 for a purse. 50,000 for a purse. A purse. $3,000-$4,000 shoes and up. Jordans that run a few thousand. They got some Air Jordans that run in the thousands. Hold on a minute. I bullshit you not. And with China, China's snitching now, see. China's over here losing this trade war with America. So China done start snitching. Have y'all heard about that? China snitching. China out here telling. They're telling all the business of these luxury brands. Your Gucci's, your Louis, your Pradas. They telling about how they making all that stuff there. And then them folks just put their name on it and they sell it to y'all for $30,000. It was $100 to make it. That's good news for somebody like me who never was interested in all that. How much is the most expensive pair of Jordans? Look at this. Look at this crap. Men's Dior Jordan, $6,000. Dior Jordans, $6,000. Confession: I've never had a pair of Jordans in my life. Never. Never, ever, ever, ever. Ain't no 275. No, 6,000. Hold on. Y'all think I'm playing? Can y'all see that? Look at that bullshit. Can y'all see that? Some of them 18,000. 18,000 for a pair of Jordans. Here goes some 13.6, 89.95, 17,000. And guess what? China just exposed. I see. He said he wear nothing but J's. Guess how much they cost? $2. You wearing some $2 shoes? See, I wear Gators and whatnot. And y'all be looking at me, old school, OG, you old school. I know why they cost what they cost. Y'all buying some $2 shoes and be lined up around the corner for them. Then let me say you paid $1,000. And you ain't ashamed to say that? I'm sitting here telling you they cost $2. I'm gonna tell you something you don't see. How many of y'all can actually play basketball in these new Jordans y'all buying? They'll tear up on you. You'll bust out of them. Go try to actually do something in them. God damn. A whole new world. I don't get it. Oh, you're a free. Hold on, I can't hardly see you. Oh, you say B. Oh, it is. You say Housewife Chronicles. My bad. Sorry about that. Hey, stop buying them Jordans. I hear you. I know it's going to be hard. Stop buying them Jordans. We're in a trade war with China. Stop buying that crap. All that stuff coming from China. I don't care what name on it. But it's a $2 shoe. I understand it's your favorite shoe, but you think it's really high quality, high value. They $2. You wouldn't go to Payless and pay $2 for a pair of shoes now if you know they were $2. But you're doing it anyway when you're buying these other shoes. They're $2 or $3. Why you think all them factories moved over to China? That's why. Because they know they can go over there and get a $2 shoe, put a name on it, and send it right back over here to us and sell it for $300-$400. $10,000. And then we talk about the rich getting richer. That's how. We making them rich. Poor people don't spend money with poor people. Poor people spend money with rich people. And then poor people sit around complaining about them millionaires and billionaires. But you made them millionaires and billionaires because you went and spent $400 on a pair of $2 shoes. And then go vote Democrat and complain about the millionaires and billionaires, even though you're the one who spent $400 for a pair of $2 shoes. Listen at that $2 in the words of Johnny Taylor. The last $2. I ain't gonna lose. One going from a bus fare, the other for the jukebox. so I can hear some blues. I'm not going to spend no $400 on some $2 shoes. Dang, that right. Bars. I knew it. New LeBron for $500. God, dog. And y'all happy about that shit. Now, you, on the other hand, official Be More Housewife Chronicles LLC, I'm trying to say your whole name. You on a different plane. See, you flipping it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about y'all. There are people that's getting paid off other folk being idiots. I ain't talking about you. I know that's big business. So y'all that are flipping the shoes, getting that bread, I ain't talking about y'all. I'm talking about the ones who just buying them to look at them, wearing them in their new fit, pay full retail, whatever. I'm talking about them. I ain't talking about y'all who gonna buy them and then resell them and go mark it up 4 times. Hey, get your paper. I'm talking about the other ones, the sheep, my people. We love, hey, look, regular white tees. You know, white t-shirt, like the black t-shirts I wear every day. You got people paying $1,000 for them. I get 2 for $10 at Habib. That's why I got so many of them. 2 for $10, and you got people paying $1,000 for a t-shirt. Look just like the ones I paid 2 for $10 for. The only difference is it got a stamp on it that says such and such name. $1,000 for a 2 for $10 shirt. And if I'm paying 2 for $10, imagine what Habib paying for them. If he let me get 2 on for $10, what he pay for them? And here you got people look like me out here spending $1,000 for a t-shirt. $1,000. Y'all think I'm playing on? Hold on. I know it sounds like I'm exaggerating. Big Warby exaggerate. Hold on. Bless their heart. Can y'all see that? The black tee. Look at that price up there. Look at that price, please. Can y'all see that? Why we broke around here? Why the majority? Can you see that? Y'all see them black t-shirts I wear every day? What's the difference? What's the difference? $2,300. Yeah, you say well blurry. Let me see. See that shirt right there? Hold on. Come on, Andrew. You're embarrassing me. Shit. Look at that shit. $2,300. Oh my God. Look at this one. Aurora Brown. Laurel Piana. Ooh, I bet that's Laurel. Hey, look, y'all. I got on that new Laurel Piana. Cashmere nylon overshirt. Can y'all see that? That shirt, $4,000. That's a t-shirt, ladies and gentlemen. $4,000 for a t-shirt. That's a used Toyota. What's that? Toyota. What's the other? Not Avalon. You can get a U. You get man. That's a Toyota. And you got people out here run by that, and then look at you like you stink. Cause he just spent $4,000 for a T-shirt. It's cashmere and nylon. Cashmere and nylon. $4,000. It's not what it's made out of, it's whose name on it. You don't know what this is, fool? See, you ain't up on this. Like Kanye West said, I bought the latest throwback so I can say you ain't up on this. See, I went and spent $4,000 on this Loro, Loro, Piana. See, I got that new Loro Piana. It was $4,000. See, you don't know nothing about that. People don't, the egos. What the Bible speaks about in the last day, we will be so puffed up and full of pride, and our egos will have us around here thinking we better than the next man because we got on a T-shirt we paid $4,000 for, and it cost $2 to make in China. No, T-shirts cost what? About 30 cents to make in China. But China exposing y'all since they snitching now. They getting their ass whooped in the trade war. So they decide they're trying to hurt American business. So they're going to tell American trade secrets. That's what they're doing. They're telling our secrets. Well, not our secrets, but the people that's doing business in America, who America is still dealing with. China's telling. Since y'all want to do us dirty, we're going to tell all y'all business. See, we've been all knowing the dirty secrets. We just kept it to ourselves. And we get everybody getting money. But now you want to cut me out of the money. So I'm going to tell you. That's what China's doing. That's what China's doing. Now they telling. They're exposing Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Prada, all them big time luxury names like you buying something they're going to have you floating on clouds. $4,000 for a T-shirt. I can't even, look, I can be a billionaire. I could be a billionaire. And I still wouldn't buy a T-shirt for $4,000. I wouldn't spend $4,000 on no article of clothing. None. If I spend $4,000 on some bullshit like that, it's gonna be something I'm gonna make $20,000 off of. Other than that, they'll never see my dollar. $4,000 for a T-shirt, and you got people ripping, running around here paying that. You got people feeling bad about themselves because they can't afford that. Well, I just went to Habib and bought 2 of them for 10. Same shirt. I got it for $10. 2 of them. Sometimes he'll give you 6 of them for $25. Habib got the hookup. Holler if you hear me. You want to know how you get rich? It ain't gonna be by sitting up complaining about the millionaires and billionaires. You want to be rich. You want to be wealthy. See, I went out tonight. As I told you, I went to an all-white event. I went in there buying at the bar. You got guys that go to the club, they buy at the bar. Trying to let everybody know how much money they got. They buy up all the drinks for everybody. Drinks on me for the whole house. I'm buying up all the alcohol. Let everybody know I got paper. That ain't what I do. I was in there tonight looking around at all the people in there. Not one time did it cross my mind. Let me go in here and buy the bar so everybody know I'm paid. No. What crossed my mind was, I wonder how much he's making off this. I wonder how much I can make if I throw a party like this. I'm going to another event not too long from now. I don't go in there to show out, with some Gucci and Louis. I wonder how much I can make. I don't want to buy the bar. I want to buy the club, Jay-Z. I don't want to buy the bar. I want to buy the whole damn club. That's what I'm thinking when I look around up in here. I ain't thinking about impressing Keisha. I got to be a multi-millionaire to be able to get Keisha from Roger Williams Projects. I ain't doing that. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That Gucci you got on, you went spent who knows how much. It's really $1, $2 shirt you got on. Bless your heart. You look good though. I ain't gonna lie. It looks good on you. But I'm in the club tonight looking around. I counted because the tickets were $50 a piece, right? It was $50 for each ticket. And I'm looking around and I'm counting up the numbers. They sold out of tickets. If you pay at the door, it was $60. But if you bought them in advance, it was $50. And he sold out. And then you had people paying at the door. And I'm looking around. And I estimated about 250 to 300 people was in there tonight. At a minimum of $50. $50, 350 people. How much is that? I'm tired, so I ain't gonna let me see that. I'm gonna cheat, y'all. Dang. 17.5. $50 a ticket. 350 people. That wasn't no big packed place. Just 350 people. That ain't nothing. When I tell you it was plenty of room left, it wasn't. I'm trying to put y'all on some game now. Listen to me. Some of y'all might have got a little lawsuit, got an insurance settlement, and you ready to run to the mall. You got your income tax check. Y'all will be getting them big $15,000, $20,000 income tax checks. And you ready to run to the mall. Big Walford to put you up on game. Everything I think about now is how can I make some money? Everything. Not how can I spend some, how can I make some? So listen to these numbers here. $50 ticket, very nice event. Alcohol and food free. He had an alcohol bar. I don't drink, but if you drink, he had everything. I'm gonna say $1,500 to $2,000 on the liquor, because I remember him posting on Facebook by going to the base and whatever, asking people, military or whatever. He if you got friends or family that's in the military, you go to the base and get your liquor cheaper. So I say $1,500. Go ahead and buy your stocks and let them folk play with your money. Gamble your money. I'm trying to tell y'all how to flip. You ain't got to listen. Do what you want to do. Invest in the stock market. Go ahead. Now, listen to me, y'all who done came into some little cash and trying to figure out a business venture. $50 ticket, 350 people. That's $17.5 he grossed. It was $1,000 to rent the building for that night. $1,000. So now he's down to $16.5. $2,000 on the liquor. Now he's down to $14.5. See what he spent. $2,000 on the liquor. $1,000 for the building. $1,500 on the food, free food, because you ain't got to feed them all night long. Just enough to say you had free food. That's the kicker. You ever heard them say on the commercial, free food while it lasts? Free food while it lasts. So when it run out, that's your fault. You got that too late to get the free food. But we had some free food. You were just too late for it. So now, his total overhead was $4,500. 2, 3, 4,500. He grossed 17.5. You do the math. $13,000 profit in one night, just throwing a party. That you advertise for free, because you ain't got to go to radio no more. You advertise. He been advertising every day, all day on Facebook and Instagram. You ain't got to do the radio ads no more to advertise your event. He just profited $13,000. So I'm just trying to, hey, but go buy your Bitcoin, crypto, and all that type of stuff. Go and buy your stocks and all, let them folk play with your money up there on Wall Street. Go and buy your gold. I got a question for y'all who be talking about you buying gold, invest in gold. When you do that, do you have some type of paperwork saying you just own some gold, or do they send you the gold in your hand? I ain't never did, because I was like, hold on, I heard folks talking about they be buying gold. I'll be like, well, where the gold at? So those of y'all who are investing, buy gold, buy gold, buy gold. When you buy it, do they send you your gold in the mail, or you go pick it up, or you got the gold in your safe? You actually had a gold bars. Paperwork. Paperwork. No, hold on, I'm asking. No, hold on, you shitting me? Are you buying physical gold? As in, when you buy it, here's your gold, sir. The Wells Fargo truck pull up to your door or whatever. Or you just got some certificate saying, well, you own some gold. It's in somewhere. It's in your portfolio. And y'all follow that. So when everything crashed, computer system go down. Oh, man, I know you had $10,000 worth of gold in your portfolio, but we don't know what happened to it. Y'all falling for that? Y'all falling for that? Hold on now. You buying gold. They're telling you to buy gold, but it's a certificate. What up, Mr. Lister? No, I'm talking about these commercials, like you see on these YouTube commercials, and you see on Facebook, you see on Instagram, buy gold at the economy this and the economy that. Buy gold. Best decision I ever made was I bought gold. Okay. Do they send you your gold? I'm asking, you say it's not a scam, okay, but I'm asking you, do they send you your actual gold in your hand? However much it costs, you say it's up over $3,000. What I'm saying is, if I'm going to buy something, I don't want no damn certificate. You ain't selling me no damn certificate. Of what? Where my gold at? And I'm like the leprechaun. Where's me gold? Y'all getting worked. Like you said, you right, Nikki Bell. That's crazy work. Because I heard somebody say, man, I bought, who said, man, I just bought $20,000 worth of gold. I'm like, where is that? Oh, no, they don't send it to you. What? Hold on. You just bought $20,000 for gold that you ain't got. Where is that then? That's what I'm asking you. I'm sure some of you probably got some that send it. But I don't think the majority of these people that's out here claiming to be selling gold, they sending gold to everybody. Everybody got a bunch of gold at the house. I don't believe that. So I'm asking, because I ain't never bought none, so I don't know. So I don't want to speak on what I don't know, but so I'm asking the people that's actually bought gold to share with the rest of us. Share with the rest of us, for the people that keep saying buy gold, because the American dollar and the dollar about to crash. buy gold. I say buy Full Metal Jackets, but y'all come against me when I say that. Y'all say buy gold. Okay, when you buy gold, where you gonna keep it at? Oh, no, they don't send it to you. What? They don't send it to you. What they do with it? Or they keep it somewhere and it just be in your portfolio. Oh no, I don't want it in my portfolio. I want it in my pocket. I understand that, Carlos, but I'm saying, where is it? Is my point. They don't send it to you. What they do with it? Shit. Y'all buy gold. I'm buying Full Metal Jackets. If you don't have it in your hand, you don't own it. A promissory note. Shit. a promissory. I know y'all ain't out here falling for that. I was wondering why all these damn commercials popping up everywhere now. I was saying to my buying gold, buying gold, buying gold, buy gold, buy gold, buy gold. And I'm like, well, where y'all getting all this gold from? Where is it? Where y'all getting it from? Who y'all buying it from? Somebody around here selling gold? You're buying gold, but who you buying it from? See, I know where I buy them. When I buy them Full Metal Jackets, I know where I buy them from. I go there and I give them my money and they give me the Full Metal Jacket. I know exactly where the pawn shop, wherever I go to, there they go. Now, I don't own a gold gun, but I own a gun that can get me gold. He said, I don't own a gold gun. No, my gun ain't gold. But with that gun, I can get some gold, if you know what I mean. That gun can get me some gold. Keep that in mind. Y'all buy gold. I'm buying Full Metal Jackets so I can get your gold. Now, stocks. I'm not a stock guru. But I'm not too happy about something. Say, for instance, if I bought stock, $10,000 worth of stock, and that stock shot up to $200,000, I'm cashing out. I'm cashing out. I ain't trying to wait till it get to 10 million or whatever. If it went from 10,000 to 100,000, I'm cashing out. I'm not the stock market. I'm not a financial guru, so don't y'all take my word for don't invest in stocks. I'm not. But seeing how that shit can just go up and down, I just saw a dude lost like $50-some thousand in one day in his portfolio because of his stocks in the crash. So you lost $50,000. Where did it go? Damn. Now, see, you done reminded me. It's late night. I just looked at the time. It's 11:30. And for those of y'all who think I just be talking and exaggerating that we ain't gonna never get to, like, y'all really believe we'll never have another world war? That's the question I want to ask y'all. Do y'all think we'll never have another world war? Yeah, you got banks closing. It won't be no bailout this time. Banks are closing. The world financial system is crashing. So that's why this trade war is going on. Everybody jockeying for position. Everybody jockeying to try to make sure their country come out on top because they know what's going down. They know what's happening. So everybody jockeying for position to make sure they got their ducks in a row. Our president, who a lot of y'all hate, like I said, I got away from talking politics, but this ain't really politics right now. We're in a position right now because war is imminent. It's coming. You ain't got to believe me. But if a war was to break out right now, we done because we can't build no weapons. We don't build nothing. We depending on our enemy for our technology to fight with. How they gonna sell us weapons to fight them? We ain't building tanks and all that. Oh, come on. What we gonna do? He said, get your goal up. Let's say you actually got the physical goal at your house. You got 100 bars of gold. They just bombed the shit out of Walmart, Rouse's, Winn-Dixie, Piggly Wiggly, whatever grocery store you got in your area. They just bombed the hell out of it. You got all that gold in the house. What you gonna do with it? If you don't mind me asking, those of you, have y'all thought about that scenario? You're stocking up on your gold. I'm stocking up on my Full Metal jackets. You stocking up on your gold. Now I want to ask you, in desperate times, which one gonna spend the best? This Full Metal jacket or your gold? But it's in the safe. What you gonna do with it? Where you gonna spend it at? Walmart just got decimated. You can't eat gold. So what you gonna do with all that gold you got over there when the whole system had been turned upside down? It ain't the world we used to know. You ain't gonna have no stores to go in and buy stuff. The supply chain over with. So you ain't gonna be able to just go in stores and buy stuff. Instead of the Democrats get their way, you protest Walmart and shut them down and close them down. You idiots. What if all the Walmarts go out of business? What we gonna do? Democrat. Y'all protesting, you and Jamal Brown, all y'all Al Sharpton, you're protesting Walmart and all the big time Targets and all them. What if they shut down? What if they say, you know what, I'm sick of this? And Walmart just shut their doors. All of them. Do y'all know Walmart the biggest supply, if I'm not mistaken, the biggest employer in America? And you got Democrats tell you to bite the hand that feeds you. So you can trade with it. Okay. You can trade. Okay, you trade with it. Why would somebody give you their food for some gold? What are they going to do with the gold? Can't eat it. I don't know what type of time y'all think I'm talking about. The next war won't be a traditional war. Y'all think about you won't have a grid. You won't have no electricity. You won't have no power, no communication. You're going to be trading what? With who? Who you going to trade? I got bread and bologna and all that kind of stuff. You got some gold. You keep your gold, homeboy. I don't want your gold. What the hell I'm going to do with it? Where I'm going? What am I going to do with it? And then you walk up with your gold, talking about you want to trade. I don't see no gun on your back. I don't see nothing in your pocket. I got this AR over here. I ain't trade you nothing for your gold. You finna give it to me. You finna give me your gold. We ain't trading nothing. I got the Full Metal jacket. You didn't go get it. You went and got gold. I went and got the Full Metal jacket. You walk up and say, hey, I got some gold I want to trade for some of them bologna sandwiches you got over there. I'm finna put that fire on you. Let me get that gold. Let me get that up off you. What you gonna do? Call the police? Ain't no police. Y'all better think about what I'm saying now. Y'all need to go back. and watch some documentaries about World War II, World War One, Vietnam. Y'all tend to not understand what war is. It's like y'all ain't really grasping war. And those wars, we didn't have the technology that we got now. So a war now will be worse than those. And those were horrible. So y'all talk about diversify your portfolios, your gold, and you're going to trade this. Do y'all understand what I'm talking about? Y'all not getting it? What y'all think going to happen here? You're going to be out here talking about your portfolio or you homeless. They done bombed you. Do you see them people over there in Gaza, Ukraine, war zones? And you talking about your portfolio? You think they're worried about a portfolio in Gaza? Diversifying their portfolio in Gaza? What's happening there going to spread worldwide. What's your portfolio going to do for you? Who cares about what's in your portfolio? You better worry about what's in that clip. Y'all bullshitting. And I'm trying to, but then y'all think I'm exaggerating. I'm exaggerating, right? We are headed for war. What is y'all preparing for? Y'all preparing for something, but it ain't war. I see y'all getting prepared for something. You're talking about the portfolio, you're talking about buying gold. You're talking about buying silver, crypto. So y'all getting prepared for something, but you ain't getting prepared for no war. I don't know what the hell you're preparing for. Because all that stuff y'all talking about get ain't going to do a damn thing for you in no war. So let me repeat this before I go. So far tonight, I've seen in preparation, y'all doing y'all prep, y'all talking about your portfolio. Buy gold, physical gold, so you can trade it. Y'all saying crypto. Diversify your portfolio, your stocks, and all that. What are y'all exactly preparing for is what I want to ask. All that stuff y'all just named that you need to do to prepare, what are you preparing for? I'm talking about war. I don't know what y'all talking about. So what are y'all preparing for? Because the man who I'm talking about, the man that does this is going to be the rich man. The man who stockpiles his ammo, his weaponry, his ability to use them, his skills, his knowledge of the land, the layout of the land, know how to survive off the land. That's going to be the rich man. Not you with your portfolio and your gold. The man with the better weapons, the knowledge of the land, know where to go to hide and get away and escape and to ambush you and all that type stuff, the Rambo type dude, that's going to be the rich guy. Your portfolio going to be worthless. I don't know what y'all preparing for. I'm talking about a world where money ain't going to mean a damn thing. Exactly. I'm talking about a world where the homeless people going to be straight. Because they already been where we all about to head. Y'all, I don't know. Maybe I need to do a little more, evaluate myself. Maybe I'm seeing things wrong. I'm thinking wrong. Maybe it's me. It ain't y'all, it's me. So I'm going to get back with you. Make sure I ain't saying the wrong thing because y'all keep talking about dollar and XRP and portfolio and stuff. You out here fighting for your life, folk gunning at you. What you gonna tell them? Hold up. Check my portfolio. Stop shooting at me. Is that what y'all gonna say? Look at this clown. Yeah, it'll be worthless during that time. But what I'm talking about with the clubs and investing money for right now, before we get there, so you can have a little money now. We ain't there today. So I said, if you got some money, you got your little lawsuit or something, you want to get you some money today, do your little club thing. Throw your party and charge folk today to make some extra money. I'm not talking about when World War III hit to go buy a club. But I understand there's a reason they have a short bus. So I understand. I have to explain stuff to some people. They don't make short buses for no reason. Some people have to ride the short bus. You know, the people that when you were going to school, the little bus pull up on side of you and the people got their tongue up against the window. Some people rode that bus. And now they're adults now and they're on social media in the comment section. And you're right. During that time, the club will be worthless. It ain't worthless today. Your goal ain't worthless today. Let me get you out of here. Where he went? Do some research about some precious metal. Let me do some research about blocking your ass. Come on back. Come back. Where you went? I don't know if y'all noticed or not. Don't come on here telling me to do no damn research. That's what I do. Cause you think you smart, do some research on precious metal. The fuck they gonna tell me? Do some research about what? That's what I do. I don't need your. Man, where you went? I'm gonna block him and get off of here, y'all. I gotta go to work tomorrow. I ain't got time for this shit. I appreciate y'all. Let me find him, block him, and then get out of here. So I'll talk to y'all later. I'm just trying to block this dude, and I'm gone. Where he went? Make sure you ain't never coming again. All right, there you go. All right, I will see y'all later. Good night.